Stop just running of yourselves as a D-class for 1 second, and take a look around. One of the cells will hold this special lore. This paper will spawn differently for each player, so it may take you a little bit to look around to find it for yourself. Dear system, from out of your box come undying schism. Immune to our clocks, from under that tree, you had spawned there for me. But from my hope, from freedom came calamity. Now they want to use you for good or for bad. They want to decide by whose hand you'll be had. But no worries, dear system, for we will be heard. In this prison, we'll fly an immortal jailbird. So after reading the poem on the document, you may come to realize that there's something more to this, and it's staring you right in your face. If you look really closely and zoom in, you may see that there's an overlay of something else underneath, but it's mirrored. So first, if you take the document and you flip it horizontally, you now can start legibly reading the writing. The first bit at the bottom, down where the poem is pretty legible. You can make out words such as given instruction, non-compliance, researchers and scientists, procedures, all of that. But if you go back up past the D1120, in the image of the jailbird itself, you can see that this is the D-Class Personnel Orientation Guide. I honestly at first thought it was the Operation Guide, since it's so hard to read. But as I went through the document more and more, it became even more difficult to make out any words. Like here you can see the word assignment, or the word the. But the rest is pretty hard to make out. Luckily for me, I didn't need to hand translate every single scribble in this document that was impossible to read. I was able to get my hands on the original text document, which reads,
Class D Personnel Orientation Guide. Greetings from the Foundation and our team. We extend a warm welcome to you for an engaging 1-month assignment within one of our confidential research facilities. While the specifics of your upcoming tasks remain classified, we urge you to carefully pursue this document to ensure a secure and enjoyable stay. Each Class D personnel is assigned a numerical designation. Please commit your designation to memory, as our staff will utilize it for reference throughout your tenure. D1120. Throughout your residency, you'll actively participate in diverse testing procedures, some of which may pose significant risks without the proper precautions. Your complete cooperation is imperative in all situations. Our proficient researchers and scientists are adept at minimizing risks and ensuring personnel safety during testing. Non-compliance with given instructions will result in a return to your term in death row. Should everything proceed as planned, contingent on your full cooperation, you will be released at the month's end, receiving an absolute pardon for all previous offenses.
My theory is that D1120 is the one who wrote this poem on his instruction document. Now that we know more lore behind the Jailbird, I want you to keep in mind where this SCP object originated from, the anomaly known as SCP-2536, the Christmas Tree, basically making the Jailbird an SCP-2536-number designation, such as 1. SCP Secret Laboratory tends to put its own little twist on SCPs following the game's lore, which we are slowly learning more and more about. So sadly, the SCP Wiki document on SCP-2536 can't really help us much more than the general details, such as the user opening the gift and wanting the item that the tree does provide. The poem alone from the start of this video even doubles the confirmation that the Jailbird really did originate from the tree. Now it's in the hands of the Site-02 staff, stored away in the facility's special weapon armored lockers. Also, in case you've never inspected the Jailbird in-game by pressing I, or have never seen any of these videos on it, the Jailbird is actually a living entity, with a set of dialogue based on the number of times that it is used, slowly deteriorating over time. I asked for the official translation to these voice lines, but was told that the creator behind the scenes wants to keep it a top secret and leave it open for interpretation. So I ask you, dear viewer, what do you think the Jailbird is saying each time, and do you agree with the interpretations that I have given it? No, he closed the door. Yes! Yes!